What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the Joel Friday TV podcast. I am Joel Friday. Bienvenido. Welcome to the show. It is Thursday, 4th of July. We are live on IG and on YouTube. Amazing stuff. Few announcements before we get started here. Hit that like button, smack it, lay the smack down on the like, subscribe, and share button. Tell your peoples about the show so we get the subscribers up and the message out. Do it now. Help a brother out. As you guys know, it is a talk show, so you can call in at any point during the show. 888-775-3773. 888-775-3773. And we could talk about whatever. 4th of July, the country, God, your mama, whatever you want to do and talk about, I'm here for it. We can get into it. If for whatever reason you can't call in, but you still have a question or comment, or you want to support the show, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/JoelFridayTV. The link is in the description, or go directly to the YouTube live chat. Hit that super chat button. Boom! Send your question or comments there. I'll read them live on air. Amazing stuff. Not only that, as you guys heard on the JLP show, if you haven't, the JLP network has its own platform, punchy.tv, PUNCHIE.TV, Punchy TV, and I am streaming my show from there, and guess what? That is our platform. So that means that nobody can ban us, take us off, tell us what we can and can't say, free reigns over there. So we do have that show there now. I am streaming live over there on punchy.tv right now. Also, the live chat in punchy.tv stays live. Isn't that amazing? So what that means is that even when our shows are not airing on the airwaves, you can still reply to each individual chat and comment in the little chat community. So if you have, for me, show topic ideas, and you want to figure out where to send them, just go to punchy.tv, click on my profile, and in my chat area, even when I'm not live, you could chat there, put some topic ideas. I'll check them out, and you never know. You know what I mean? So that's kind of some new fun stuff that we got going on. Also follow Punchy TV on YouTube and on Instagram. We're going to do exclusive content, right, that will be released on that YouTube channel that will not be seen live on any of the shows. So you want to start subscribing. Amazing stuff. Shout out to the YouTube live chat, Snake Pit. Shout out to IG live chat, Lions Den. Folks in there hanging out, watching. I got some stuff we're going to get into. It's kind of going to be light and fun for the most part today. I got some pics and clips I want to show you guys of some random things. But in the name of 4th of July and celebration, we're going to talk about it. So one thing I wanted to say really quick first is 4th of July and what it means to me. Shout out to my uncle, who I believe is in the chat on IG. I don't know if he's still there, but my uncle, I always grew up with celebrating 4th of July, like at the beach or at like the Rose Bowl or like doing fireworks. And my uncle, my mom's brother, was always, involved there when his kids, which are my cousins, we all would just kind of get together on 4th of July. And I've always had like a nice, pure, fun, enjoyable image of 4th of July. It was never weird, never racist, never white supremacy. It wasn't none of that stuff. It was just fun. And we used to always wear the 4th of July colors and stuff like that. It was nice. But that's what it always has meant to me. But as I grow into my adult years, I started to understand more and more what America, the heart of America actually is, because we clearly don't always see it, especially when we look at the details, right? We live in the details, right? But when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, America is still America. It's just, got a lot of blemishes. But what America is, and I talked about it last year on my 4th of July stream, I talked about how the heart of America, the spirit of America, was founded on Christian godly principles. And those principles were the heart of what started America. And that's still the case for today. America is the Holy Land blessed by God. But people don't know that, or people have forgot that. But it's the Holy Land. And people think that people want to come here for the resources and the money and all that stuff. Yeah, that's true. But they want to come for what at heart America represents, right? Freedom, life, God. And that's always at the heart, and that's always at the core. And the reason why, in my opinion, we're seeing, so much stuff going on in the country is people fell away from morality, but not morality in the mind, right? Not morals and values of your mind in your mind. You want to drop those because you're just acting those out because you think that you should. Me included, talking to myself. But I'm talking about morals of the heart. Morals of the heart. And when you become that, it's just a different lifestyle. I lost my point. But anyway, it was always bounded by these godly principles. Oh, that's what I was saying, is that we backslid. And I don't even necessarily want to say a backslide, because that implies, I don't know, just a negative impression. And I like to believe that God is still involved, right? But people have fallen away from the morals of the heart of what Christianity is, godly principles. Even myself growing up, right? Growing up in the world that we live in and trying to overcome things myself and, still making sense of life, but also making mistakes, sometimes falling into the vices, having moments of weakness, still to this day. But God is renewing the mind. God is changing the heart. But the thing is that people don't know that. So we have these conservatives, we have these Democrats, we have all these people, this politics of people trying to get the country back, but they have no spiritual perspective for the most part, right? Zero spiritual perspective. So it's all about changing the laws or doing this and that, but they're not coming from the spirit. They're not bringing love, right? They're not offering peace and joy and true fruits of the spirit, right? Instead, it's like, well, let me try to prove to you that I'm right. Let me try to prove to you, you know what I mean? And conservatives, for the most part, say they're Christians, and they may try to be the best they can, but nothing's going to change until you actually become that. And that's what people have forgotten. So, of course, America being founded by these godly Christian principles and being the Holy Land is going to operate when the people are holy. But when the people fall away and they're no longer holy anymore then by natural rejection, the country's going to slowly fall away from those values. So it's less about policy, even though some of those things are important, right? That's why we have politics in the first place. But more about the heart, the spirit. And once we start getting that back, once enough people start preaching that message, once enough people start walking that walk, then we'll start to see the fruits of what America is supposed to be. So I encourage everybody to take a moment to remember what America is and what it's founded on, and reflect on if we're walking in that direction personally as ourselves. Are we walking in the direction of overcoming ourselves, getting back to those Christian values, following God, submitting to God? Or are we caught up in trying to convince people, preach, Bible thump, you know what I mean? Prove somebody's wrong, judging others. Because if we want the country back, we got to return to what the country was founded on. Right on. That's all I had to say about that. Happy 4th of July. And everybody be safe. Have fun. I celebrated my 4th of July yesterday with some friends. I want to show you guys some pics. Let's see. Right here. Boom. I celebrated yesterday, so I got invited to go. It was a friend's birthday. And, I got to get to some super chats right after this. Right after this, I will get to the super chats because I missed them yesterday. And I want to make sure I get to those. So yesterday I went, it was a friend's birthday, and we went to, a group of us went to do a, what do you call that thing? When you go, escape room. So we went in the escape room. Let's see if I can pull it up here. That's me and some of the group. The girl's birthday, my friend's birthday, is the Asian one in the middle. And next to her, that's her boyfriend, and then mutual friends and stuff. My best friend since I was 14 is right there kneeling down with the teamwork. And then behind him is his girlfriend. And then the rest are just mutual friends, but I've known them for not that long, but we've hung out several amount of times. But we went and did a escape room, and it was so fun. I realized that in those things that, like, it's fun when you do it with a lot of people. And we figured out, we got out. We guessed the, we solved the problem, and we got out that joint. So that was fun. And after that, this all happened yesterday. After that, we then went to this bar in Anaheim. This was in Anaheim, California, right across the street from Disneyland. They have like this little area. And then we went to the bar after, and we played games. We played like some type of games, and it was fun. And we were laughing and the games were getting intense. We were screaming, but like screaming in laughter. And then, we ate food and snacks and all that good stuff. It was a good time. And let me see if I play this on here. Oh, shoot. Where's that one? It didn't go. Oh, I see why. I think. Oh no. Yeah. Here's another one. But yeah, the guy with the mustache on the left, I just met him yesterday. He's a mutual friend of the others, and the two Asians at the next to him, they were new too. Never met them before until yesterday. So that was interesting. But they're super cool people, right? And I don't know what beliefs they have. And they kind of watch the podcast a little bit. Some of them are like, "Oh, I see your podcast. That was kind of cool." But I don't know what beliefs they share, nothing like that. And these are people that I just see, like, besides my the best friend that I grew up with, or that I knew since I was 14, and his girlfriend. I don't see these other people that much, but I still consider them friends. They're super cool people. But we don't talk about politics. We don't talk about, I mean, for the most part, we don't really get into the religion stuff. We just, with that specific group, we just go and have a good time. And it's okay to have a group of friends or some friends where you guys just have a just basic relationship. It doesn't always have to be deep. It doesn't always have to be like, I don't know, some substance. Like you could just have some just normal, fun connection type thing. And when I go out with them, it's just that. We just play some games. We just like laugh and joke. And it's just light, you know? And if the topic comes up, we'll get into it. You know what I mean? But you can still have friends as you're waking up, and it can still be kind of not that deep. Like, not everything got to be deep. Not everybody you got to be able to talk to God about. Not everybody you got to be able to talk about politics with. And you don't got to agree with everybody either. But I just want to show you guys that I just be liking old people stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I like old people stuff. I like watching movies. I like playing games. I like, hanging out. Like, I like to do activities and stuff too, like fun stuff. I like to just do like fun stuff. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of bowling. I can play, but I like active stuff like that. I like going to the skating rink. I got four-wheelers. I'm bad on the floor. I love that. I love playing sports, like pickup softball games with a bunch of friends, basketball, whatever, baseball. Love doing that. Yeah, I just love like fun stuff. In the summer, I make my family do water balloon fights. We do like water games. I make my family do that. On my mom's side, they do not like doing that. It's like pulling teeth. I gotta like get them out the chair. And every time they do it, they have so much fun. So I make the family do that kind of stuff. I like doing that. I do dance videos with my brother and my sister. We do a little dance videos you can see on my Instagram. We do like a little sibling dance thing. I just like that type of stuff. That's just fun to me. So if a wife is soon to come, she's just going to have to be okay with that stuff. I ain't really big on going, like, I don't know, doing fancy things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of a fancy thing. I'm not big on going to the clubs and stuff like that. I'm not saying I wouldn't go, but I'm not big on going to the clubs. I'm trying to think of other fancy things. I don't know. But Monopoly, I don't know. Monopoly is just too confusing. I mean, not confusing, but I don't know. It's just like a lot to play in Monopoly. I just like my favorite type of games are like the ones you gotta like act it out. I like those games. You gotta act it out, or you can only say like certain words. Those are my favorite games, like gestures, Pictionary, like all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty boring, and some people I come across don't like that. Cause I don't know. But it's not that I won't also go do other things too. It's just that I don't know. That's just where it's ended up. But I be watching movies, and some people be thinking that I'm out and about. I'm really not out and about. I be watching movies, love watching movies, and that's a thrill. I acknowledge that, but I accept that. But I don't know. I think people just need to have some more fun. I'm talking about like childlike fun. Like, when's the last time you went to a batting cage? When's the last time you like went to the park? You know what I mean? When's the last time you played like some volleyball with some friends? That stuff is like fun to me. I can't tell you. Somebody says go fish, but I can't tell you. I have an embarrassing fishing story that I'm too embarrassed to say. And when I build enough courage to share that with you guys, then I'll share it. But yeah, I haven't really been fishing like that. Is it Christ conscious of Joel speaking to himself today? Oh, go fish. Oh, so I just brought up my embarrassing story about fishing for no reason. We get it, Joel. You had fun. Whatever. Let me get to some super chats, and then I have a clip I want to play for you guys. Wow, it's so weird seeing Cesa without a wrench. It's kind of sad, but she didn't want to be it. Yeah, I ain't about to make nobody be no what the. But it's sad seeing Cesa her mess is gray. Joel and his cute fun thrills. Hake said hide and seek, best game. Yeah, that's so funny. What was I about to do? Let me check and see. C-Salinator, where's... Is this... Oh! Is C-Sal in the Lion's Den and the YouTube chat? Or is this another C-Sal? Where is I don't know where King Wesley is. It's a good question. He's out and about, getting his 4th of July on. Shout out CG83. Nice. Okay, anyway. Getting distracted. Let's go to super chats. I gotta get to the super chats here real quick. Let's see. We got some from Terry Strange. Happy Independence Day. God bless this mess. That's right, Terry. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the constant super chat love as well. Terry Strange, a mod on the JFTV podcast, holding it down. Loyal. Unlike some other ones. I'm just playing. Thank you, Terry. Carver 531. Fundraiser for bond experts. Play board game stream. Oh, that'd be fun. If the experts play like a charade game, live stream it. Oh, that's a good idea. And you guys be in on it with us? That'll be fun. And you guys got to try to guess it with us in the chat. That'll be fun stuff. We're going to do that. Would you guys want to see JLP try to act out what's on the card? How hilarious would it be? And JLP will commit to it, too. That's what would make it so funny. He will, without fear, commit to acting out what's on the card. And I think it'll make it that much more fun. We're going to do that. That's happening. Oh, that's coming soon. So keep out on the lookout for that. Court Green. Court. What's up, Chew? Court says, let me see. 5 donuts. Appreciate it, Court. Court says, since you're only half white, Joel, you can only come in half a white fort on 4th of July. The way Court spells things is unique, so I have to like read it slow. Into half a white fort on 4th of July. Your black half gotta guard the door. That's right, Court. Only half of myself go in. The other half gotta look watch. Right on, Court. Court and me might be related. He's from Louisiana, my folks from Louisiana. Maybe somewhere in there, there's a relation. Appreciate it, Court. LED fixture. I'm nodding my head like, yeah. Moving my hips like, yeah. Who can guess where that's from? What song is that? Nodding my head like, yeah. Moving my hips like, yeah. Who can guess? If you're a guy and you guess, simp, beta. But I guess since I know, I'm simp beta too. Because I know where that's from. Oh shoot, there's a delay, so you guys are gonna be able to get it fast enough. That is a Sullen says Miley. That's right. That's a Miley Cyrus song. It's actually a 4th of July song. Not in my head like, yeah. Moving my hips like, yeah. I kept my hands up, playing my song. What's the name of that, though? Party in the USA. Party in the USA. So you can party in the USA. Oh, and by the way, yesterday when I was at the freaking, can I say freaking? At the place, there was a concert in the same area, lying around the building, and there was guys wearing Miley Cyrus shirts. There was they were wearing Hannah Montana shirts, and it was a Hannah Montana concert, and Zac Efron High School Musical concert all into one, and there was lines around the building. I'm talking about grown men wearing Hannah Montana concert shirts, grown women dressing up like Hannah Montana. It was interesting. But to each his own. So, speaking of Miley Cyrus, speaking of 4th of July, that all happened yesterday. But anyway, let's move on because we got to get to some calls here. Callers, I'm coming to you right now. Let me get through these. The Zesty one, I don't know why they named themselves the Zesty one, but they send a donation. Appreciate it. Trump is bad for America. Whoa! You celebrate the start of White History Month, but pushed off Juneteenth and Black History Month. Whoa! You choose to bash your black side, but celebrate everything white. You're biracial, so you can love all parts of you. Oh! I accept, because you bought a donut. But Whoa. I love all parts of me, okay? I love the black. I love the French. I love the 1% Native American. I love it all. And I don't deny Black History Month. If you want to have it, you can have it. I didn't deny Juneteenth. Maybe a little bit. But okay, I'm wrong. Either I accept all or reject all. You're right. You're right. Sorry. I'll be better. But I do love all the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it, the zesty one. Court says, God is in control only if you let him be. Don't be the devil's puncher bag. Be still and think for yourself. Right on, Court. 100%, man. Appreciate it. Good stuff. Kale Samogi sends me a image of a fox. Appreciate it, Kale, for the super chat. Much love. Right on. Let's get to the calls really quick. Let's run through these calls. Law, guess who we got on the line, Law? The trader. The mod rejector. We got her on the line. Also known as C-Sal from Texas. C-Sal, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
What the heck, Joel?
C-Sal, how dare you ask to be demodded on a JFTV show? I modded you, the first woman on the JLP network, and you were in there, and then all of a sudden you just asked, I don't want to be modded anymore. What the? Explain this.
Okay. Number one, I apologize for my terrible connection. That's why I try not to call in, even though I want to call in a lot more.
Yeah.
I have really, really bad connection. But what the heck, Joel? The chat, I'm going to pull an Eve. I was deceived by the snake, literally, in the chat. The chat said, there's too many mods. There's so many mods already. It's mostly mods. Joel, you got more blue check marks than regular chatters, blah, blah. So me being the sweet, kind, nice person that I am, I chose to sacrifice myself, Joel.
Wow. So
I never took it for granted. It was not about being ungrateful. I got deceived. What can I say? It wasn't me.
So in the name of doing the right thing and integrity and being right, you were like trying to do what was best for the channel, not because you didn't want to. Oh, see?
Obviously.
Well, it's it, but then I was like, oh, well, she didn't want to be mine no more. And then you were in the chat like, yeah, you agreed.
No. No, obviously. Also, I can't write a whole paragraph explaining everything in the chat, and my phone isn't working, so the keyboard is all messed up. Anyway, so that's that.
Oh, that makes sense. No, I believe that makes more sense. I believe because the chat get a little tricky, a little sneaky, so I can see how maybe in there that could be chat. Do you believe her? Do we believe her? But anyway.
What do you mean, do we believe her? I'm telling the truth. What the heck?
No, I'm just playing. Well, that's good to know. I was thinking, like, how did she just switch up and then?
No.
No, it's all good. It's all jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh my God, I forgot. I had something else, but I forgot it now.
4th of July.
No, it was something more dramatic.
Oh, no.
I can't remember now, but maybe I'll call in tomorrow.
Okay.
Or wait, no. No, wait, are you on tomorrow? No, right? It's Friday.
No, we're off tomorrow, but we're back. No, actually, oh, no, I'm not on tomorrow, but we're still here tomorrow. The show's open. But what is you and your family doing for 4th of July, if you don't mind saying? Anything special?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the park that's here close to our house. It's a huge park, so
Nice.
that's where the city throws all the freaking the the parties and the food and
Nice.
the everything. So
Nice. And you
yeah,
guys are gonna go for the most of the day, or is that like a night thing?
it's because the kids can't handle the heat so much, so we're just gonna go
Oh,
for a couple of hours and then we're gonna come back
come
home.
back home.
It's hot
Nice.
as heck in Texas.
Nice. Well, that's cool. That's good. Right on,
Yeah.
Cecil.
Anyway, thank you, Joe.
All right, call me again. Well, I'll see you. Call me next week. But listen,
Okay.
if you don't be deceiving Cecil no more, chat. Leave Cecil alone. Okay,
There you go.
that's all, Cecil. Have a good one.
Okay, you too. Bye.
All right, bye. Let me go to. Oh, I got two. And I have 20 minutes left here. Who do I take first? Let me just go to, I'm going to get to both of them, but I'll go to who's been waiting longer. Let me go to Serge out of Texas. Serge. Oh, Serge out of Texas too. Serge, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Thank you, Joel.
Yeah.
Hey, he went to me, y'all, because I'm black. He biased.
Let's see.
Told y'all that Joel is biased.
There's some racists in there. There's some
blacks.
racism in there.
He likes the blacks.
That is hilarious.
Shout out to I'm glad she cleared that up, man. She was suffering in that chat, all gray. She wasn't herself.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Joel, when you said that comment in Hate Stream, was that like your way of like your old man, like y'all leave her alone here?
Oh yeah. That's
that was like your old man.
That's how the old heads used to say, y'all leave that girl alone now, you hear?
When you said that, the first thing I thought was, I just want to eat my tomatoes. I was like, what? Where did that come from? Where did I hear that? I think I heard Steph Curry say it.
Hilarious. Were you born in Texas, Serge?
No, I got out here in 2017. I love it.
I
don't know if I want to be here any longer.
I was gonna ask really quick. I want you to tell me why, but I was gonna ask because you don't have an accent, and most people that come from Texas, born in Texas, have a little accent. But why you want to leave? I heard that's like the best place to be right now.
I'm playing. No, I'm playing. I'm staying. But Jasmine don't want people that ain't from Texas to be here.
Oh, so, only natives.
Yeah.
Only the natives.
Yeah. She said if you ain't from here, and then I heard the little rap dude, little Texas rap guy, he Mexican. And he said, yeah, if you ain't from here, don't be coming to Texas. I said, man, Texas is trying to, believe it or not, Hank, they trying to stay strong.
Texas is.
Yeah, they trying to.
In what way? What do you mean? What do you mean they're trying to stay strong?
The people in Texas are not agreeing. Man, it's so many flags. Every house got a flag. It got Trump signs all over the place. I love it. But I live in a very good neighborhood, like,
nice.
Plano, Frisco, so I live with the whites. So,
nice.
It's nice. Yeah. I wanted to say, like, the relationship stuff, like, man, like, even today, you said it again, just, like, let it be. Like, if like,
yeah.
Just, you give too much of a leash, like, it's like, and I'm in a dog
in what
business,
way?
So like, because you let the women like off the hook, and you kind of like allow them to be. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't allow them to be, but not in the way you do. You just kind of like let's say when you're vetting a woman,
yeah,
you're going to. You talk about not going deep. I'm going deep right away. Right away.
Why,
though?
Why though?
Here's an example. I'm vetting ever since the arranged marriage. I've been vetting nice women, but one thing I noticed is I noticed the hell right away because I go deep, you know. But if I don't do that and I just allow them to try to use their emotions to control and stuff like that, but instead I decide to say, do you notice that you immediately went to because I didn't want to like sit on the phone like high schoolers. You went to that hurt my feelings,
right?
And so let me ask you a question: how did that hurt your feelings? You know, and then if there's no logical answer, I realize you're using that to control the narrative so you can get me to do what you want me to do based off your feelings. And I think that it would be nice if we just check that early so they know what they're getting into. But if you just kind of let it be, like you said, with the friends, and you can just go out with friends and it not be deep, bro, it's always deep. I don't go out at all. I'm boring like you. Real boring. Real boring. But yo, the conversation's gonna get deep. Like, because I'm not gonna associate myself with other men because I don't have women friends. I can't have those. Why am I associating with males that don't want to work on themselves? I can't do it.
Okay, I see. I 100% understand exactly what you're saying, and I understand why you believe that. But I don't know if you believe, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I don't know if you understand that you have an agenda. It's all about you and it has nothing to do about the other person. All you're looking for, it sounds like, is what this person can give you, and that's all you care about. Oh, well, let me vet this girl. Vetting that's a crazy thing. Vetting is crazy because what you're basically saying is that you're judging this person to find out if they can give you what you want, and if they're not, bye. And you do that with men and women, and that's not the right way to approach life. For one, even though it may not be easy, we're not supposed to be looking at any woman when we're out with them as if she's gonna be my wife. You should just be hanging out, and for one, it should just be happening naturally, hanging out and just like seeing what it is, seeing where it goes, seeing if what type of, relationship this is. May last a couple seconds, may last whatever, but you don't want to go in there with a plan, because what you're doing is you're trying to control it instead of letting life take its natural course. And you ain't going to find a wife, in my opinion, in that way, because for one, you can't know about a person, period, based off of a first date or whatever, a first hangout. So I don't think you should be doing all that, man.
You will, if you don't figure it out now, you will figure it out later. And to your comment about the judging, the judging comes from thinking you're better. So I won't go in thinking I'm better than this individual, but thinking I need to make adjustments. Like maybe this person isn't, this person is not, at the very least, I don't care how you look, but at least I have to realize that you want to overcome. And if she doesn't, and if I don't sense that, I'm not judging it, but I'm just going to say, I'm a bit of a good night.
I see what you're saying.
On to the next.
If it comes up naturally, then boom, then you should go about it like that.
Oh, yeah. But I'm not going to force it, but it comes up every time in the first date.
Right, well, because you're digging for it. Like, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't dig, because the nature of a person, the true, I guess, I don't even know what to call it, the spirit of the person, like what the actual thing that they're about isn't necessarily what they say. Right? Like a lady can tell you that she wants to obey, right? But that doesn't mean that she really wants to obey. That can just be a teaching that she's heard, or it sounds nice. You want to
But that's fine. That's a start.
I know, but it's not a start. Well, I mean, it could be that, but you want it to be.
If she will.
No, because words don't mean anything. It's more so about, and yes, if she says certain things, it can make you think like, oh, okay, we'll see what's up. But we don't want to lock that in and be like, oh, okay, well, she's on the right path, or she kind of gets it. No, you want the fruit to reflect, right? And I hate using that word fruit, overused, but the perfect example is that you want to be able to just pay attention to how just kind of just be aware as you're getting to know her, because you also want to know how she acts when you guys talk about nothing, how she acts when you talk about deep stuff. You don't always want it to just be like, will she obey? Is she gonna do these? Like, let it just naturally happen is what I'm saying.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Be yourself. Be yourself. Yes, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. So let me ask you this: should a Christian be dating a Christian? Just for the sake of conversation, we don't got to talk about the Christians.
Yeah.
But should a Christian be dating a Christian?
I'm not saying. I don't want to put that on it either. I don't want to put like shouldn't. If say you are out and about and for whatever reason you end up just hanging out with or just becoming acquaintances with a atheist, maybe for whatever reason there's something that person you can learn from, or that they can learn from you. Doesn't mean that you're about to be a husband and wife, get married, but that's just an interaction that's meant to happen in that moment. But if we go into every interaction thinking like, is this my wife or not, then we may be missing out on different things that we could be learning from, or just different interactions. So I'm just saying that, like, we don't want to have this agenda of I'm looking for my wife, and if you're not my wife, bye. I don't think that's the right approach.
Yeah, because men definitely want to. You need to do a topic on if men could really be with platonic friends, because I can't see that.
No,
I can't see us being platonic friends. It's just like shooting the breeze. We know the agenda, and we got to stop trying to deceive. Like, we can be platonic, and we can in a way, but in what way? And we have to break that down.
Yeah, no, you got to be knowing what your intentions
if she gave
are.
Us the
exactly.
Joel.
That's true. That's true.
I know who my daddy is, and he don't got no light. But right. I can either identify or deny.
and if any man, and I want to say this too, if any man tries to pretend that, oh, I have self-control, I'm not going to do this stuff, I'm not saying that you would do it, but you also don't want to deceive yourself and pretend. I'm not saying you, Serge, but in general, that you don't want to try to deceive yourself and act like you got this self-control, you're the strong guy, and like you'll never give into that stuff. Like, that's a setup against yourself, because you don't know when that's presented in front of you what you'll do. Just have a wait and see attitude about it, and don't try to act like you so alpha and you won't. And women don't have that type of control over you. Like, I get tired of hearing that too. But anyway, go ahead, Serge.
Yeah. Did you hear Jesse get on me for not doing a silent prayer?
You ain't doing a silent prayer?
No, man, I wasn't doing the silent prayer. You know,
that's why you going on days and preaching.
No, it's not preaching. It's not. No, it's natural. You keep getting the misunderstanding.
That's why you vetted.
It's a boatload of fun.
You vetted.
It's a boatload of fun. But so now I did it today because what I thought is like I'm gonna see it, right, and it's gonna naturally flow. But then I realized that I gotta do the silent prayer because the practice. I don't have to see it. It's a practice that's necessary.
Yeah.
And so I did it for the first time. It was amazing.
You don't have to see what though? What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
You don't have to see it for yourself. I don't know
I see.
Yeah, that was a thought. So, and I'm saying that to be an example. Like there was a thought in my head that I gotta see the need to do the silent prayer.
Oh, I see.
For myself, and maybe I did, and I don't know, but I know now that it's necessary, and now I do it because I thought that like I get up early for no reason at all. I get up like 3 hours early before I have to ever do anything, and I just call that being with self, right? That moment, I'm thinking that that's good, my own little thing. Why I gotta be this particular way? But it's necessary because it is the way. It's so the way, man.
Yeah.
I did it, and I was just like, oh I feel present.
You could tell the difference.
It works, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the silent prayer is not. A lot of people don't do it also because they think that is Jesse's thing. Oh shoot, I'm running out of time. I got to end real quick, but a lot of people say that, it's because it's Jesse's prayer. It's not Jesse's prayer. It's God's prayer, and Jesse speaks on the audio if you listen to the audio, but eventually you get to the point to where you're just watching their thoughts, and they don't have nothing to do with any specific person. It's just you paying attention to the thoughts, and it's a prayer that is not talked about enough. And what it does is it helps you practice being centered. So silent prayer is a lot more valuable than people think. But I appreciate it, Serge. I could be wrong about what I said about the relationship stuff. Just think about it yourself and just do what you see makes sense and throw out the bad, and just, be aware, like I'm sure you're already doing.
Okay. I'm going to look into what you said as well. Happy White History Month. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy.
You as well, Serge. Appreciate it, man. Call me again.
Later.
Nice. Fred, I got a couple minutes. I'm sorry I got carried away with Serge. That's my bad. But Fred, couple minutes there. Hop on. How's it going, man?
How's it going, Joel? How's it going?
All is well.
Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th, man.
Yep. What was I going to say, though? Oh, man, this dude was rambling for so long. You right. Don't listen to everybody. I like how you control that and don't take advice from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your own compass. You know what I'm saying? Don't be reading everybody else's compass.
Exactly.
Wants to show. You know what I'm saying? They thinking they got the right way.
Exactly.
But 1776, I used to not celebrate 4th of July because I was like, 1776. That was during slavery, you know what I'm saying? That ain't for us, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, right? You know what I'm saying? I was like, another 100 years, now we free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1876, in another 100 years, we here. What a time to be alive, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
and in another 100 years,
what made you change your mind?
Think they got it figured out right now is going to be dead and gone. So, I mean, every 100 years, everything changes, so all this bickering and fighting amongst everybody trying to figure it out, it ain't gonna even matter in 100 years. They ain't gonna own the houses or have the property they got, and they gonna be looking silly. But
100%.
I did want to say happy 4th because it's our country now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta hate on back when it was discovered, because it will be one day another Independence Day.
Yeah.
And the blacks will be like, hey, we want our own independence. And y'all be like, that's treason. We brought y'all this far for y'all to want to separate from us. That's how England felt when they was like, we want our independence over here from the king. And they're like, you ungrateful imbeciles. You know what I'm saying? They were like, whatever. But I like independence.
Yeah, nothing's new underneath the sun. So who knows how many times this has circled the earth to where it was a different race, a different color, a different type of people that did independence. Exactly. So right on, Frederick, I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
Happy 4th, man, and have a good one too. Call me again.
Yeah, later.
I gotta end. So out of time. It feels like a Friday for whatever reason. I don't know why. It feels like a Friday, but I gotta end. American Anchor Baby's coming in. Joel Friday TV across the board. Punchy TV. You gotta follow Punchy TV, all that good stuff. Shout out to the everybody. I gotta go. Until next time, y'all. I'll see you on next week, because I'm not here tomorrow for streaming purposes, but I'll be in the office, but out till next week for the podcast. So I'll see you guys next week, and bye, y'all. Oh, that ain't the outro.